Spring and early summer bookings may be plummeting for Montana's tourism industry, but researchers for the Institute for Tourism and Recreation Research at the University of Montana say there might be some help from right here at home. In recent years, the boom in travelers flying to Montana for a taste of the outdoors has been one of the real bright spots, helping the state's tourism sector generate a record $3.7 billion last year. But the pandemic has parked most of those planes.
The airline industry is going to be the one that's going to lag the most. So those visitors that are coming via air travel are going to be the ones that are slowest to resume.
Nobody is booking. So then you have the airlines trying to figure out, well, how many planes do we then send to each of these communities? So it's going to be hard, and it's going to be a really interesting way in which they're trying to model that consumer who's finally ready to get on an airplane. So then how many planes do we send to Missoula or to Bozeman or to Kalispell?
While there are questions in the air, the answers might be on the ground. For small communities like Darby that depend on the tourist trade through the summer months, there is some feeling of optimism. It's driven largely by the old standby, in-state tourism. In fact, some businesses are already adjusting, putting out the welcome mat as marketers shift their message, targeting travelers within a couple of days' drive.
We are all going to be a little cooped up. We're going to be ready to get out and do some things after we're out of this. And so we're going to be also looking at a drive market. That's who we're going to be talking to. And that includes Montanans.
I think we're all itching to get out and go do something. So there's some latent demand that's sitting out there waiting to be taken. And that might be that drive market where like, oh, we're going to go to Montana.
This may be where Montanans can really make a difference by spending those vacation dollars that they may have left, or stimulus dollars or whatever it is, right here in the state, right?
Right, and as we think about what Montana might be as far as a drive market, that this study does include Montanans driving about their own state as well.
We are definitely a traveling group within Montana already, and I think that'll continue, and it'll be a good thing. It just doesn't create economic boom for the state, but it doesn't create a loss.
Now, the researchers tell me it's too soon to know whether falling gas prices will make Montana a desirable vacation destination, especially for Northwest travelers as we get further into the summer. There are also some factors about discretionary spending, how much people may have this year after this economic downturn, and also the depth and length of any recession.